If you think of business systems today, they're almost always large databases with workflows attached to them. And so what ends up happening is we have all these professionals that are essentially having discussions with people and then turning around and having to type them into structured systems. And the systems are structured for a whole bunch of reasons. But what it really means is that we have these professionals that are essentially having discussions and turning around and spending 10, 20, 30 minutes typing data, essentially doing data entry into business systems. And, just to give you a few examples of that, if anybody has ever done an interview, most likely has turned around and had to do interview notes into like a candidate tracking system. There's specific fields that you fill in. Anybody who's ever checked into a hospital or urgent care clinic, they ask you a set of questions or they make you fill it out on paper. And then honestly, the person is just taking that paper and typing it in. If you look at the legal profession, there's a whole bunch of situations where they're essentially having to put together very structured, specific documents for really good reason. But all of that is taking a ton of time. And it's a huge sap on productivity for everyone. And, from everyone we've talked to, nobody really likes doing that data entry. And so what we're doing is in the discussions, because we know what these people are looking for and what data they're going to have to put into the systems, we're able to capture that specific data and really help them optimize and frankly, just save them time. So these half hour, which adds up to hours a day at times and, many, many hours a week, we can alleviate by essentially automatically pulling it for them. And so if you think about where you're spending your time putting data into systems, there's a really good chance that there's more than even one, but 2, 3, 4 systems that you're actually having to type into multiple times a week and sometimes even multiple times a day as a professional. And that's what we're trying to help with. So we're already seeing this in areas like, medicine, therapy, financial services. We're seeing it in just use cases like interviewing. I'd be really curious to see where other people are spending time putting data into systems that could frankly be automated or heavily accelerated for them.